Hey guys, my name's Ben and I want to welcome you to Chaos Student Ministries Midweek Review, where we're looking back at what we just finished in our Questionable series and looking ahead at what we got coming up next. Don't go anywhere, you're not going to want to miss this. Alright, so we just finished our Questionable series and you may have realized we still have a lot of questions left. We didn't get through all of them. In fact, we have about 35 questions left. So in a little over a month, we're going to dive in and have another questionable night to help answer the rest of those questions, but also to break it up a little bit. Through the next few weeks, you're going to see videos answering those questions, answering some of the questions that we can through video, just so that you guys can get those answers and we can continue to move forward. So I'm excited about that. Be looking for those things. If you feel like, man, they didn't answer my question yet, don't worry, it's coming. Just stick with us and you're going to get to see the answer to your question coming up here soon. We have really enjoyed as a leader team getting to answer your questions, and I really appreciate your transparency, your boldness, your willingness to ask some tough questions. You guys asked some really heavy questions this week. Questions about suicide and how do I handle it if my friend says that they want to kill themselves. Questions about premarital sex and what happens when we choose to do that. Questions about history and how old is the world actually? What are the different views on that? Questions about faith, questions about relationships, questions about whether or not God hears us, questions about all sorts of stuff. And I just really loved this series and getting to dive in and answer those questions that have been rattling around in your minds and hearts. And so I cannot wait to come up to the next time where we're going to dive in and do that and answer the rest of those questions. But remember, keep an eye out because there's going to be videos answering those things. Stick with us and you'll get to see some of the different answers, and maybe an answer for your question will be coming up in just the next few weeks here. It's going to be so awesome. So also, as we're moving forward here, we need to realize it is time. We got to keep moving. And speaking of moving, we have a new series coming up here, and I want you guys to just watch this quick video that'll tell you what it is that we're going to talk about. Faith. We use this word a lot, but do we know what it means? What its purpose is? One of the best ways to understand faith is to think of it as a muscle, like your heart. Now, if we were to put our faith muscle out into the world, what might happen? It's hard to say because that all depends on what you choose to do with it. The world is a cold place, full of hopelessness, full of things that lie about their true nature, full of painful and hard things. Over time, it becomes easy for us to let those things infect us. When we do this, we start a process that doesn't take long to complete, but it takes a long time to reverse. The cold we have surrounded ourselves with quickly begins to form a shell of protection around our faith. But the problem is that it isn't for our faith's protection, but instead it's a cage, locking our faith in where it cannot move. Nothing can touch it. Nothing can free it. Except for something extreme. Frozen. Now I know, for some of you, you're going, can we please just let it go? That was good, admit it, come on. Now, anyways, with Frozen, one of the big things that we need to realize is that our faith can become stagnant. And when it becomes stagnant or still, there's a problem. Because then it's really, if it sits still long enough with us not doing anything with our faith and not actively living out our faith, it gets really hard to start engaging that again, and it has to go through a pretty hefty process to wake us up because our hearts become hardened over time to doing the work that God has called us to, because we get so used to just saying, no, it's not my thing, no, I'm not gifted in that way, or no, I'm not, whatever it is. This series is supposed to help us understand the areas of our life where we can see stagnant faith so that we can start re-engaging our faith in these areas to honor God in the way that He created us new in Christ Jesus to do. So I am so excited for that series coming up. Join us. Bring a friend. This is going to be an awesome opportunity. The gospel is going to be shared. If you have a friend who doesn't know Christ and you've been looking for an opportunity, this is going to bring it up. There's going to be a ton of opportunities for you in the midst of this to talk to your friends about Christ, to understand more about Christ yourself, and to understand what it is to actually walk in your faith. Now, in the middle of this series, we have our winter retreat coming up. If you're thinking about going, I need to know because it's coming up soon, February 16th through the 19th. It's going to be amazing. Guys, they've been doing winter retreat here for this church for 10 years. And this year, the 10th year, we are going to just make it crazy. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to learn a lot of cool things. The incredible opportunity that comes with a winter retreat or with any kind of camp that we go together to is the bond that comes as a group, and the friendships that are made there are different than anywhere else that you could ever go as a team, as a group. And so I'm so excited to take you guys. If you're thinking about going, go. It's going to be awesome. You're not going to want to miss this. Now, I know summer feels like a really long time from now, but it's not. Summer is coming up pretty quick, and so middle schoolers, in June, we have a camp for you at Maranatha Bible Camp. Their website is going to be like here, or here, or here, or here, or maybe it's all 4 places. I'm not exactly sure, but what I want you to do is go to that website, look for middle school camp week 1, and start getting the details on it so that you can start planning ahead, getting ready to go, because we are going to that. Now, senior hires, I know we're not able to go this year to Maranatha because we have VBS that week, and we want you guys to have the opportunity to serve. But we do have something going on for you guys in July. Now, in the middle of July, there's an event called Lead the Cause University. It's put on by Dare to Share Ministries, and it is going to be an incredible thing. They have added a ton to it this year that is going to make it awesome, and be looking for information on that because it's going to come up quick. We're going to do some fundraisers for that one so that we can all work together to build up what we need to be able to go. But seriously, I went a couple years ago, best youth event I've ever been to in my life. I know I keep saying that to you guys, but I want you to really hear it. If you're not hearing me, I need you to look me right in the eyes. Look right in my eyes, right in my eyes, and understand. Best youth event I've ever been to. It's best event. Seriously, it's crazy. You need to just stare right in there. You'll see it. You see it? Sorry about that. I know that was a little weird. But anyways, I'm so excited for that. I know I say I'm excited for everything, but truth is, guys, I am so excited. It is incredible, and I cannot wait to take you guys. So we need to get looking ahead on that. I'll get information to you guys really soon here so that you can start thinking about it, start prepping for it. It's going to be awesome. Guys, I'm looking forward to this next week. I cannot wait to see you. I know I say I cannot wait for a lot of things, but the truth is, I don't want to have to wait. I will have to wait, but I don't want to have to wait. I am excited to see you. I love you guys. We'll see you this week.